I welcome you to another episode of Frequently Asked Questions. And today I want to consider the relationship between history and prophecy. In Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, scripture says that the thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. The way the world was framed, what this means is that what has happened in time past is what will still happen. And that which has been done is what will still be done. There is nothing entirely new under the sun. Because the way the world was framed in time, things occur in cycles, in times, and in seasons. And because of that arrangement, nothing new actually occurs. It may take a different shape and context, but the content is still the same. For example, to the sun and the earth, January this year and January last year are all the same because the sun, with respect to the earth, were in the exact same position. They only revolved around themselves and then they came to meet themselves at the same position. So you can see that life is actually in cycles and in seasons and in times. And of course, in that every year we always have summer, winter, autumn, spring. We have rainy season, we have dry season, depending on the continent you find yourself. So those seasons, they occur. So you can predict that, by 2025, there will be summer. Sure, you'll be right. Very accurate because that is our life. So it is not actually new. Summer is not new. Winter is not new. So autumn is not new. And spring is not new. So that was part of what inspired the writing of the preacher. There is nothing new under the sun. And so we can trace history, and through our discoveries, through the lessons we learn, we can also prophesy. We can give prophecies. Prophecy is more of a foretelling of that which is to come. So just like when you see the clouds gather, you can predict or foretell that the rain will fall. The rain hasn't fallen yet, but because of your experience with history, you are able to foretell what will happen based on the signs you saw. And yes, you are right. Those who don't learn from history repeat history. So there are signs that are littered. And once you see the signs, you can trace it back at this happened 40 years ago. This happened 7 years ago. This happened 7 generations ago. This happened 3 decades ago. And because of that, you are able to trace it and also predict, also able to tell what is to come, which is what prophecy is about. So that's why when we talk about prophecy, there's actually a very important significance which we must hold. And that is, there is a purpose beyond the event happening. There is a message, there is a significance, there is an overall implication. There is a bigger picture involved in the happening of things. So we can learn from past experiences, from past events, from experiences of people, systems, and nations in order to order our lives aright and also order our society such that we can create a beautiful picture of the future that we want to feature. And so what does this tell us? Give yourself to learning. Give yourself to study. I hope you are blessed and you're able to understand the interactions between history and prophecy. So study history so that you won't repeat history. Study history so that you'll be able to order your life aright. And that's why scripture is a very, very powerful source of history. Because through scriptures, we can literally, through the template of scriptures, through what happened between Joseph and the Egyptians, the famine that occurred, we can predict that, 7 years of plenty, 7 years of famine. Famine is coming, so we must prepare. So all those things give us a picture of the future and helps us to order our lives, order our steps aright. And I pray that God himself will open our eyes, that beyond the letters of history, beyond the letters of scriptures, we'll be able to see the cogent reality that is embedded in it, and we'll be able to use it for our advantage and for our knowledge. God bless you. See you next week on Frequently Asked Questions.